You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points for that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have another important announcement. Time for lunch. Wow, so the cafeteria is nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Looks like a hospital.
Yeah, it looks like a hospital cafeteria.
A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Do that. Make that this dude's voice, Logan.
What, just like with a reverb or something? I
Nah,
don't think
you can keep him as Obama if you want.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Eat about lunch.
No,
Can make
I
a
just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was.
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Wait, why am I doing Obama? Wait.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy,
It's
folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
I like how
Hey,
pissed off
I was-
Sanders looks.
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
but I
Shh!
Lunch. She said, shut the fuck up.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled.
my pants.
Indeed, that smell.
His head is comically small.
Comically small head.
Well, by anime standards, I think it's like a normally sized head.
That's true. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? How much you want to bet it's a burger?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifts up a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light.
Oh, it's a
Piled
heart
high are
attack.
Huge. It's a heart attack. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
It's probably just 11 kinds of salt.
Yeah.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that.
Oh!
What? You think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw! I already changed his voice. I forgot what I made it originally. Oh well.
Just make it. Just
It's just
add
like a
voice
flam.
models.
I don't know. It's fine with like a flamboyant.
Nah, my
voice.
dude. Nah. It's just. Oh, right. It was like this. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like writing it in my diary. Dear, dear diary, I smelled something beautiful until I looked in my panties, and after I looked at Colonel Sanders.
Ew.
I knew at that moment that
Ew.
that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender and touch my coach, this guy.
You see her body language. Bro, she's thick.
Wow.
Anyway, you see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please.
Well, Von Von, the Mon Mon, if you don't want any.
I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
Easy now. There is enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one piece of the fried chicken out of it. Oh, I accidentally pressed the spacebar. Well, I assume we ate it, and it's amazing.
That's definitely not KFC.
Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension.
Maybe
What
like
That's one of the
fuck?
11 herbs.
What
It's
the fuck was one
acid.
of those herbs?
It's
yeah.
acid.
Are you sure one of those herbs wasn't marijuana? Well, I don't think marijuana would do this, but you know.
I don't
One
know.
of those freaking things was DMT for sure.
Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor.
Oh, this
Savor
might be
moment
the secret recipe.
I just
Savor the moment
If you look
and
at this, it
every-
just cuts back to the classroom. She's foaming by the mouth, seizing on the floor.
Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim toward the light.
Well,
You
as
gotta
a
identify
true,
every flavor. It's like Mr. Plant. It's like Plankton stealing the Krabby Patty formula.
well, yeah,
You got
well, I think like, yeah, if you think about like the flavors, like you're a culinary school student. That's something you probably should be doing anyway.
Yeah,
You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. I don't think anyone in their life has ever had this experience eating KFC. Like, it's good, but I'd rather have Popeyes or
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
I mean, it's just like all you can recognize is like, okay, there's pepper, salt, and it tastes like there might be MSG.
Have you even
Now I
had
want Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A?
I've had Chick-fil-A. There used to be one. It's gone now, but I have had
No!
Chick-fil-A. It's delicious.
I don't
Anyways,
know. I've heard a lot of bad things about Chick-fil-A donating to anti-gay stuff. That's kind of not my style.
yeah,
You know?
they do that, and that's not
Oof.
really cool. But their food is pretty good.
They're like Nestle. You like their chocolate, but you don't like them stealing water.
Yeah.
Exactly. Salt, maybe? Well, obviously. Pepper, too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Yeah, MatPat already made a video about it. It's fruit. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper.
It's
Ooh,
dry.
yes.
It's
Even
dimethyl
deeper still.
tryptamine.
Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be?
It's dimethyltryptamine.
Could it be semen?
Ooh.
He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use semen.
Oh
Just
no.
slips, no.
That is quite adventurous, I will say.
You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle.
Dies.
You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. Well, if it was that easy to figure out, then how good of a secret could it be? A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time.
Oh,
after
maybe they
tasting
only
his-
put DMT in that one.
Mm.
After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around. I wonder if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
What exactly was on that chicken?
Why do you know? Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
Why do you ask?
How bold to come out and ask.
Where the f*** did he get that?
I'm killing this chicken later.
It's an idea I've had for this new combination of flavors that'll make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fast food fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade.
Ooh.
Remember that doggy treat? I hid it in my cooch.
What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've had 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun?
You've got moxie, I'll give you that.
Colonel
done.
Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use semen. It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
Oh no!
She called it the juicy one.
Semen! Wow! You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where to get some if you searched. And semen definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're too. Oh. I guess this one's a different ingredient than the one before, so maybe this one's like.
This
That one's
MSG.
That one's MSG. MSG and cum. 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Well, are we gonna be the villain? Like, are we gonna steal the recipe?
Oh, we're
Are we
like
plankton?
plankton.
Yeah, we're the criminal masterminds.
While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you've noticed that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
Sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for this first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful, or make him to show your own strength. What do we do?
Come.
Yeah, just
Yes.
honestly, that's what I would do.
I'm gonna say be modest.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I really enjoyed your food. I stored one in my cuge.
Ooh.
Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment. Alan Lulu!
I'm sure you'll be a huge success. That's a big...
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you.
Yeah, you're gonna be a huge success, especially with your huge personality.
Yeah. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
You're not going to blow anything, except maybe this massive...
Me.
Except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Damn, what an asshole.
Smashes his head, and he dies.
You break his spine, and now he's paralyzed.
You hear a crack. You just hear like a splitting.
Hey,
noise
Colonel,
with
would you
blood.
like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?
Sure, Alan Lulu. I'll prepare our station.
Please don't. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner.
Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose.
It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. You know, even though you just ditched her. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
The robot.
Robot.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate.
Uh-oh.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture.
Nah, he's probably
Clank
there
is
to eat
clearly-
some pussy.
Yo, he gets mad, P. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Whatever.
Warp.
Oh.
I actually have my mic
Hold on.
muted.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him.
Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha 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 ha.
Wow, that was not funny.
Yeah.
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of an infection. Oh no, is that panel his penis?
Oh no.
Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking class work. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders?
Chicken.
Steak tartare. Yeah, exactly. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh,
Yow.
well, actually, you know,
Probably octopus.
well, here's my take though. The grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy, that's like a southern thing, and you know that's
yeah,
kind of what you
that is like a KFC, right?
It's a cellar dish, and you
Yeah,
love
we're
it.
going mashed
Yeah.
potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, I guess so.
See, look, he had hearts.
Ooh.
That was his bone.
I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes?
And
Oh, that's-
gravy?
I couldn't imagine one without the other. I don't like gravy, actually.
No,
It's
I don't
okay
like
in some cases. I like
Oh.
it with potatoes.
I don't like mashed potatoes actually.
I like mashed potatoes. I don't like gravy that much.
I like twice baked
Colonel
potatoes
Sanders
with potatoes.
casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
This kitchen looks like every like cooking
Looks like Hell's
competition.
Kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. Like I could see.
Why are they so
like-
close together? Wouldn't there be a lot of like problems? Like,
I guess
look
if
at how
they-
big
You
the
can fit,
room
like
is.
half a person in the gap there.
Yeah, look
That's
how big
true.
the room is. Spread that shit out. Why? What is wrong with you? And like, you could steal ideas from the other teams and stuff because of how close you are.
I mean, I guess they're pretty close together in things like Chopped and Cutthroat Kitchen. Is Guy Ferrari gonna come out? Is he gonna looking for?
Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. I think I might change the voice for Alan Lulu.
Sanders'
I'm not
heart
sure.
is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man.
I think Alan Lulu should start being an actual girl now.
Yeah.
Did someone call for me?
Ugh,
That's you.
no, jeez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing on Lulu's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember?
Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. I just thought I.
I just had a stroke.
Restarting.
Actually, no. It looks.
See, you're turning into
No.
Scatman John.
Looks like Lulu was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of monitoring.
It says mentoring.
Oh well,
Oh.
who cares?
Well, I do.
Oh,
It's-
wait,
That's
it
the best I can
It
do.
says offered to give them a hand. Does that mean we're non-binary?
Ooh.
I'm so gonna change
Sex.
my voice. I was just going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. I think I'd change his voice again. Maybe
Just make,
one
like,
day you
sudden-
might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van.
I'm JoJo.
I'm Shoujo. No, suck.
Yeah.
Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sandals' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular.
You called him Colonel Sandals.
Did he actually?
I think so.
Colonel Sandals' ability to but Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing
This thing.
that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down we can cast complementary shadows? We fit together like thigh and drumstick. It just makes sense.
No, she's thigh, he's drumstick.
I would like to see your drumstick in these thighs.
Ooh.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming for Colonel, and if you don't watch out, Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks, in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back.
If you turn to Miriam, she's just gonna go for it while you're gone.
Yeah. I feel like Miriam's close, so let's
Yeah, maybe talk to Colonel Sandal.
Oh, well, too late. You turn
well.
to Miriam as soon as you find her, and she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over.
Is somebody
Holy
threatening my
shit.
friend? I'll destroy them.
No, I just want to destroy this. I actually. What voice should I give Alan Lulu now? I actually
Western.
think that it's just
Like a
Ashley's voice.
Southern voice.
I don't know how to do a southern voice. I actually think
Miss my trip.
that
like that
Ashley and
Ashman
Van Van were just leaving. Sounds like Goofy.
Sounds like bootleg Applejack.
Living
Yeah.
you in the dust. Based on these, my skills as a chef, perhaps. But stepping away from the competition, you're sorely mistaken.
Miriam,
I don't
you're
know.
a loyal friend, but Alan Lulu is my partner for today's activity.
You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and the short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the
That's not
drama, damn, that's a skill. You've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
I
If
know
you're on
just what.
autopilot, you're never gonna do that.
Colonel Sanders extends his
ta-da.
hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy smothering your nearly finished potato dish. That doesn't really look great.
No.
Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud.
That looks like he barely put any gravy on it. That's like a drop total.
Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand. Oh, I'll read it. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure of this crazy world stops.
Ooh.
Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Your time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Beautiful.
Batman, do something! Do something!
Holy shit. Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Alan Lulu. We do not waste food in the broom cooking area. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. Now, if you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potatoes, face?
Well, you know, it probably wouldn't be that bad. Like, look at how squeaky clean that floor is. You could probably eat off
Yeah.
it just fine.
Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my speciality, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Where the f*** did he get that?
It's
Yeah.
seasoned from the blood of my enemies. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite. And you will all look on with envy.
The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten.
Shit, he's gonna shit his pants.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good.
It killed him. What did it...
What?
He died.
Oh my god. The first
It's like
death.
a freaking.
He
like-
died. I was...
I was
Oh my
not
God.
expecting that. Oh
It
my
killed
god.
him.
Oh well, this is all about my ghost.
Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth.
Oh
Okay,
Pop
no.
winces in pain for just a moment, and then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen in the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues.
This is
He's
The
Dark.
class
dark.
bell rings. Yeah, someone died. He's dead. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
What does inoculated mean?
I don't know. I'll pop it up on the screen if I feel like it.
It's like
I'm not sure the professors here make enough money.
the students do.
That's you.
I'm
You're
gonna have
dead.
a voice because he's dead.
Hello? Oh, never mind.
I just turned into a ghost over here.
Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense and also his death, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you've had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
No wonder we never got Ratatouille 2. Because
Yeah.
Linguini died.
Yeah.
We gotta blame Van Van. All right, because he's dead. I'm just gonna change it to like the
a
dead
ghost.
president. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. That was
What
kinda
president
bad.
was that?
I was trying
What,
to do a really,
president was
really garbage impression of JFK. He dies.
Right. The school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I just want you to know, they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. That's Alan Lulu's voice now.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Thank God it covered up the fact that I poisoned the squid.
Yeah.
It was octopus.
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Alan Lulu.
There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Shut up,
Oh, gee. You see, when I was a boy,
So
I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. Sorry, Brandon, I cut you off. Go ahead.
I don't have anything else to say.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess this guy's not becoming a chef anymore.
And every
He's
day
doing
since
it.
I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
Yeah,
None of us
shouldn't he-
really gave a
Shouldn't they be under arrest for like attempted murder? Like at least investigate it. Like was it poisoned or?
I think if it was accidental, it'd be manslaughter, though.
Yeah, but
You
like,
can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Poor Linguini. He
Yeah.
shows up. He gets made fun of. He gets ignored. He dies. No one cares. Forget
Just come.
him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Holy.
Whoa!
This is the thing I was talking about. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare how dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level?
Be afraid. Be very afraid of me because I'm a monster. See?
Shut up,
Is he
Spork
rhyming
Boy.
on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Let's attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack
Right.
will you use? Cook with
Look,
love.
That's not gonna
Cook with
freaking
love does
attack.
1 damage.
Oh, that's terrible.
It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. Gross.
Yummy.
You take 1 damage.
Oh no.
Let's attack again. Oh shit, I clicked defend by accident. Which defense will you use? Trepidation, I guess. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. What is this game?
It
They
sounds
grow
like
larger and more
it sounds like
intimidating.
something a potato commercial will use. Like we let the love of the earth help flavor our potatoes.
How will you? I
Yeah.
think it is potatoes, because this is gravy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's attack again. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? We can... Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter, buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses alt how do I pronounce that? Utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle.
Yeah, keep
You
attacking.
decide
Come
to go on
on.
the attack.
Cook
Cook
with
with
love.
love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror ends here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
So you're like just
Pop, power pinch!
Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him, or spare the wretched beast.
I feel like it would want us to
kill,
spare
kill,
him.
kill, 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 kill.
I feel like Colonel Sanders might want us to kill him. Or spare him.
Yeah, I think so, because he's made out of sporks, which is like the primary utensil in
Manage to
KFC.
tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. I certainly won't be back, like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. Appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
Ooh.
Of course it is. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have it signed out is Borko.
Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep.